I get paranoid. I have more updates. Those of you who have come over from TikTok, welcome. Once those other videos are uploading, I am gonna make a backup TikTok. A little quick rundown. My throat is still not in tip-top shape. Let me just go get a grab a lozenge. At least I have some battery on my phone today, because before I did not, and I gotta put tags on this video. There's gonna be information from TikTok I'm bringing over here, and I'm gonna have to find a system. I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of system, guys, because right now there's just so much I have to tell you, and I really don't know how I'm gonna be able to condense so much information. So just give me a second, guys, to grab a lozenge. This is live. I'm gonna grab a lozenge for my throat, because my throat is, I'm still recovering from, for spraying this guy. So an allergic attack with my throat and my nose. And, I've been talking a lot for obvious reasons, because I'm in one of the states where now Hurricane Milton is supposed to touch down. And I was trying to share some thoughts on TikTok. I'm going to get into it in a little bit why I wasn't able to explain what I really wanted to say in full depth, because there's a lot of censorship going on. There is a lot of censorship going on, guys, more than you could imagine. And it's very, very sad that, we are all supposed to be granted, freedom of speech in America, in this country. And from the looks of things, guys, it doesn't seem that way. Now, I'm going to get my AirPods so I can hear myself on here. 1 second. Because for the most part, if I say something on here, I could probably snip it and put it on the backup TikTok account. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to find a good filter here, because, I feel kind of bare bones right now. I feel like I'm bare bones because I've just been like running around the house and trying to get things in order. Well, it's the best filter I think I got for right now. I like the bubbles, but the bubbles is a bit weird, right? Yeah, the bubbles is a bit weird, and it's about to rain again. So before it messes with the internet connection, let me just grab a couple things, guys. I have the Bluetooth off on my phone. And of course, once this video is uploaded, you guys feel free to skip around the video, because obviously when I'm talking live, it's not, pristine clean. That's how I like to do it. I like to have my videos live. I don't do rehearsals over here. You see what I'm saying? I share the information with you guys live the way I prefer to do that. I don't like to edit things, like, especially not of this nature. I don't want to edit something of this nature with this kind of information. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that kind of person. So I have my AirPod, just so you guys can see I'm not bullshitting. I have my AirPods right here, and I'm about to hook it up so I can hear myself, because as we fucking know, these platforms are censoring the fuck out of us. Okay? They're censoring the crap out of us. Exhibit A. I discovered yesterday, well, really this morning, like early this morning. Okay, I can hear myself good. So if anything with the audio after the fact is not working, it's because they're fucking with me. I can hear myself perfectly clear. Okay, so what happened, okay, I'm trying to focus now because I have my orange juice. I need to feel better, guys. Let me grab a lozenge. Let me just grab a lozenge real quick. And I'm gonna have to make that backup TikTok, guys, because I have a little bit of an update with TikTok, which, is not surprising, right? For now, at the time of me making this video, okay, that's why it looks like shit, because I don't have the fucking vanity light on. I'm like, why do I look like maroon? I looked weird on camera. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I can actually see myself. Great. Okay. Share the video. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe, because guys, there's people out here like myself who are going to tell you what's going on, and you're not going to get this information anywhere else. I can guarantee you that. So make sure of it if you're just, you know, dropping in. And okay, my lips look a little bit weird, right? I gotta look presentable for you guys. Let me put some let me find if I have a little lipstick or something I could put on, because my lips feel dry as hell, to be frank with you guys. I need to lower the music so I can hear myself. 1 second. Nothing worse than when you're trying to get information out and you can't hear your fucking self. Nothing is worse than that. And excuse my language, guys. I've just had a lot of things going on. I feel like I'm just racing against the clock here. That's literally how I feel. I have my lozenge, but I need a straw because this is a huge bottle of orange juice. Oh yeah, the lipstick. 1 second. The lipstick. So that warning dream, you all. So let me explain to you. Before Hurricane Helene hit, I had a very, very strange flooding dream. Now, I didn't get the exact coordinates or cities of where this was. They did not tell me, like, specifically where. I believe I had a hurricane warning dream in... saying 2017 sounds kooky, but I think it was around that time. It'd be 2018, 2019. Either 2017 or 2019, okay? It's posted on my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel. Let me kind of slow down here because there's so much I have to say. I don't want to annoy you guys. Guys, you have no idea how hard this is. I don't feel well. My throat is hurting me, right? And I'm getting constant downloads and I'm not feeling well, right? So when I say for you all to pray for me, right? And to follow me, if you're not already following me, I mean that, because I'm trying to get information out here. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm only one person, you know? Oh, I have a fresh wand. Hallelujah. Look at that, y'all. It's a miracle. I thought this was empty. So I actually can look half presentable for you guys. Thank you guys for understanding. And there's ways to support by subscribing, hitting the bell, following my TikTok accounts, even donating. People have asked me about donate. You could do that as well, because I am in Florida. So especially sharing and thumbsing up is the biggest thing, guys. Following and thumbsing up, and you know, that is very helpful, okay? If anybody's wondering what can I do to help, keep thumbsing up, keep watching the videos, keep sharing the video. So let me explain to you guys. I had a flooding dream about Texas and Florida a couple years back, and that video is on my YouTube channel, okay? In my world predictions or world messages playlist. It's still up there. Deep breath, okay. Woosah. Now, a couple of days before Helene hit, I had another warning dream about severe flooding. Now, this time it did not show me where. When I saw the dream, like when I had the vision/dream, this time it did not feel... Okay, let me actually share the video 1 second, because my Twitter followers need to see this. You see, I'm like an octopus here, trying to like stretch my little arms to all these different platforms. It's very difficult, guys, especially when you're not feeling up to par. You know, it's not as I make it look easy, but it's really not as easy as it looks, guys. Now, warning about I'm gonna put artificial intelligence. Now, in this case, unlike yesterday, you guys are very lucky because TikTok has not got this story. Close family of mine have from yesterday, but TikTok has not got the details of this story. And like I was saying on my original TikTok page, I may be able to snippet this live stream onto my backup TikTok, but I don't know, because the censorship on there is crazy. Like literally. A lot of people are tapped in and telling the truth, but unfortunately, there is a lot of censorship, guys, and a lot of popular videos, like in the millions, that have showed, you know, Project Bluebeam, different things going on. People that have, you know, inside intel, their accounts being taken down, their videos being taken down, you know, that's censorship, guys, on its face. So we're dealing with a different beast. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, guys, we're dealing with a different beast, and we're gonna all have to take it up a notch. Even my video I made yesterday, they were trying to tell me that my shit was limited, and I played with the thing as God instructed me to, and it went back to normal. Then I got no restrictions. But of course, on its face, they're gonna try to scare you. Anybody telling the truth, anybody warning, anybody in any capacity telling people to wake up and smell the coffee, they're going to mess with you. That's just the bottom line. And I've got a first-hand dose of this multiple times now. Even from the beginning, guys, even from the very, 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 very beginning, I was just responding to somebody. Even from, oh, I definitely have to, wow, that's crazy. I definitely have to repost that. Somebody put, Lord, take all of Florida's suffering and give it to Ron DeSantis. Amen. I definitely had to repost that. I'm sorry, y'all. So, yeah, so before Hurricane Helene even touched down, I was given a warning dream about, it was like insane. And when I woke up, that time I did not get a feel for what state or where would be. But I think we can put two and two together, right? I mean, this hurricane is supposed to bulldoze through where I'm at, Florida, Georgia, North, and South Carolina. Now, let's kind of speed it up. Yesterday, I took a nap. And just to give you guys a kind of a foresight, a basis, you know, how else can I say this? A summary of what I was doing before I had that nap. I was not looking up anything to do with Alexa or Microsoft or Amazon or Apple, none of those things. I literally had like worship music playing in the background while I was doing laundry and sweeping and everything else, you know, packing covers away and blankets away and all that type of stuff. You know, I had nothing to do with artificial intelligence on my mind. So I just want you guys to know that. Let me just make sure I can hear myself, because, you know, I'm paranoid with this shit. I don't trust these people. Okay, so now we're talking about the dream that I had yesterday. So just so you guys know, it's not like when someone is watching something, like, you know, like for example, when someone watches a movie and then when they go home and go to sleep, they dream of what they saw on the TV. This is not that, okay? This is not that. I was nothing in the realm of technology, nothing in the realm of AI was on my mind. In fact, it was a complete opposite when I went to lay down, and then out of nowhere, I happened to fall asleep, which I was not planning to fall asleep, right? Need some orange juice for those who just joined. My throat is like, I've been recovering, and they're doing a lot of chemical warfare where I'm at. That's where it is. I'm not afraid to say that. So, you know, this is like a fucking war zone, basically. For those who just joined, yes, I'm in Florida. And my thing just buffered as soon as I said that. I'm watching on my computer, guys. I have it right next to me. This is why I have my AirPod in, because I don't trust people. I don't trust them. Okay, so I actually laid down and I was watching I was listening, I think I was listening to yeah, worship music. And I was relaxing. I wasn't planning to take a nap, and then all of a sudden I happened to fall asleep, and in the dream it was like the Hunger Games. Now keep in mind, I've never seen the film The Hunger Games, but I know the gist of it. And everything was, it was like, this is so hard to describe because I've never seen this before. It's not even invented yet. So the things I was shown are not even introduced to the public yet. So it's really hard to describe technology and just to describe robots and to describe AI when what I was shown has not even been introduced. So imagine how hard this is for me trying to explain to you guys what I saw. But basically, my mother actually called it when I told her when I was describing to her what I was shown. She's actually the one that helped me describe what I saw, and she was describing these things as like humanoids, like half AI, half people, basically robots. Okay. And in the dream, that's what I saw. I saw different workplaces around America. Like this is legit what I saw. It was like different workplaces around America, and the bosses, the managers were fucking robots. Okay? And everything looked spooky, like dark metallics, dark metals. Excuse me, guys. And for those who are tuning in, if you're brand new and you're not familiar with how I get down and the spiritual gifts that I have no reason to lie to you. Okay? With the amount of censorship that they're putting on everything that I'm doing, that other people are doing out here, whatever money you think people are making, they're not making that. Okay, so I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this to get the message out here. I'm not doing this for even clicks and views. The clicks and views is for other people, for y'all to help other people get the message out here. Just to be plain Jane, okay? Because let me tell you the truth. The direction that humanity is going in, the money you make, the car you drive, the house you live in, is going to be used against you. It's already used against you, okay? It's already being used against you. And, you know, God did not make all these, God never made all these natural elements for corrupt people, corrupt creatures, I should say, to try to make up a fake currency, which is money, to control us with, you know. That was never God's plan. Okay? This is what evil, perverted pedophiles have done. Okay? This is not what God has done. This is what people that are corrupt in high places have done. All right? So, one second, let me get some orange juice. So, you think the world is creepy now? You think the things you're seeing now are creepy? I cannot speak to the rapture. I know that there's some people that believe the rapture is made up. Some people don't even believe in the rapture. Some people do believe in the rapture. Me personally, what do you think that I believe? What do you think that I believe? Okay. And I've had personal confirmations of other things, and so I'll just tell y'all right now. If if the rapture is real, if that rapture is just real, I will not be here. I will not be one of the people left behind. Okay, I'll just put it like that. So I was shown these. Saying it's a TV is like asinine. This was not a TV, guys. Like I said, the technology that I was shown, it's not been invented. We've not, and if it is invented, we've not seen it yet. It's not been introduced to us yet. So I don't even have a word for these things, right? But it's like one of the things I saw was like a big kind of like prompter looking thing, almost like a surveillance screen, but not like a typical surveillance screen. And the way that it was shown to me, is like everybody is under surveillance. You know, like there is no such thing as privacy. And before I woke up, Source was saying to me, do not buy anything with Alexa. You know how they say, hi, Alexa? Source said to me, do not buy anything with Alexa. Not for your car, not for your apartment, not for your house, not for your shower. Because that thing, having some more medicine, guys, that thing, I heard the word Microsoft as well. Who is, while I'm live with you all, is it Bill Gates? Who's the founder? Oh, correct. Okay. That's what I thought. So, Bill Gates, no good. No good. So, how can I even, I mean, it sounds like a fucking movie. But we're so close to the end, y'all, that at this point, it doesn't even matter. So, it don't, because it's like everything that once sounded crazy is now like real life. You know what I'm saying? So, I really shouldn't feel any kind of way sharing this with you all, but I do, because I know people are going to still judge and are going to scratch your head. But it's like, when it happens to you, when your boss is a robot, at least I know that I've done what I had to do. You see what I'm saying? At least I could say at the end of this carnal life, in this crap realm, at least I can go to where I'm going, ascending, and say that I did what I was supposed to do. How many of y'all that are going to be judging me or thinking that I'm capping, how many of y'all can say that? How many warning messages have you gotten and not put out? Every warning message that I have to put out, I put out. Amongst censorship, amongst bans, amongst strikes, amongst removals, against them not paying me, all types of ish. So let's put the buck there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't benefit from doing this. Straight up. Like, what do I have to benefit? To risk looking crazy? Like, but I know what I know, guys. And this is not the first time in how many years I've been on YouTube that I've told you guys that this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And guess what? It happens. So forget that. You know, that's just the ego and the humanness trying to stop me from saying the truth. You know what I'm saying? To try to silence me, you know? So it was a workplace setting. It was in America. And it was like a freaking movie. It was like I was there, but I wasn't like there, and I could see all this going down. And the bosses were freaking robots. And they had, like, some of them had skin that looked like humans, like fake rubber skin. And they would take it off. And when they take it off, like some I mean, it sounds funny, but it's not funny. Like Terminator. You know the Terminator? Like that. Like they're not even human. They're not even human. And it's not just now they're controlling business or they're being automated for business. These things are now our bosses. So what I was shown is these things are now our managers, our bosses, our supervisors, right? And we're the humans working, but they're trying to oversee. They're literally like they're trying to put them above us. And who is they? Well, the owners of the companies, right? Duh. Could be some GOV, short for GOV interference, obviously. Like duh. You know, because it's cheaper for them to put a robot than pay a CEO hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you thought that so I mean, this is so hard to say because even I'm just like beside myself, but I don't question God anymore, guys. You know, there's too much going on to question God. I'll just put it that way. Like there's too much that I've said over the years and other people that have spiritual gifts have said over the years that there's nowhere to hide, guys. There's nowhere to hide. There's no more time to question, you know. This is just what it is, you know? And either people are gonna, you know, wake up and smell the coffee, or they're gonna stay in denial. You know what I'm saying? But humanity, human beings really have to take back control, because from the man-made weather disasters, man-made hurricanes, weather modification machines, which is now confirmed they have this technology, guys. It's all on the internet. You can look it up. Even people that have worked for these different agencies have confirmed this now. So there's no more, you know, hush hush, you know, don't, like, everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is beginning to know more and more and more and more and more as, you know, these apps. What I was shown, guys, is these apps are supposed to be used to prop up the evil elite and to prop up their own agendas. But in reality, God's people are also using technology, and they hate that. And that's why they try so hard to silence us, because they want it for their gain. They don't want good people with good hearts and cash to help the homeless and help people who are struggling actually help people. Oh no, they want to promote all these weird things. They want to promote all their weird products, their weird agendas, and keep us asleep. You know, for how many decades, guys, have we been on this rat race wheel? For how long? And they've managed to convince people that their time and their life and their energy is worth a made-up currency. They've managed to keep people enslaved for generations. Like, it's about time people wake up and smell the coffee, okay? The time is now. The time is now, guys. So, yes, it sounds crazy. Of course it sounds crazy. It always sounds crazy until it happens, right? So basically, what I was shown is like a workplace setting. And they had these, like I said, it's not invented yet, so it's hard to describe. They're like these big screens, and they have like this kind of like push out. Oh, I can't even describe it. It's so difficult. Like these push out legs behind the screen. And this was like not like a regular security camera. This was like a device that I saw that was implanted where it's like I said, like the Hunger Games, like everything is recorded and there is no such thing as privacy. And all these once upon a time, you know, harmless devices are now being flipped on its head. So they created AI to the point where these things became bosses, managers over humans. This is what I was shown. Okay, take it or leave it. And I won't be here. Okay, I'm not gonna be here, God willing, for that. So like I said, people that don't believe in God and they don't believe in all the signs that they're being shown, and they want to keep worshiping the devil, they want to keep feeding the beast, good luck. But you're going to be stuck here, and you're going to be monitored 24/7, literally. So good luck. Okay? So you may want to grab a Bible. You know, I'm not even religious, but you may want to grab a Bible, because because at some point, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds funny, and I mean, when I was little, I remember seeing, but you know what, guys? This is true. I hate to tell you all, but it's true. It's true. And they're gonna go after the Bible next. Yes. So I hope that for those of you who give a damn about your life, and if you have kids especially, you may want to get one before they take it away. Just a thought. And I was not planning to say that in this video. Okay? I was not planning to say that in this video, but I will let God move how God wants me to move, and I will say what I feel led to say from the bottom of my heart. Okay, in my heart and my soul, I'm just gonna say what I need to say, guys. You know what I'm saying? And like, at this point, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like we're so close to this being the end that it's obvious to me. You know, it's obvious to me. One sec, I need some orange juice. God, I gotta take care of myself, guys. So if I keep pausing, it's because, like I said, if you guys just joined live, I'm recovering, right? And I'm in the middle of a freaking hurricane. So I have to, you know, have to take care of my health. Yeah. So at some point in this vision, I saw them shooting at people. They were trying to shoot at me. I was seeing it, and I was there, like, in the spirit, and they were trying to shoot at me. Wicked, okay? Wicked. And everything just looked very, very metallic. Like, everything was just extremely metallic. You know, I don't even recall seeing hardly any color. It was just all metallic, all dark metals, like very industrial looking, you know? And it was like, I saw an office, I saw like a warehouse, I saw like people, like regular people trying to like live everyday life, like they were being watched everywhere they went. And I think they have some of this technology already in places in Asia, right? Don't they already have this in China, I think? Or one of those places. I don't know if it's North Korea or whatnot, but I think they already have some of this technology in Asia. So it's really not far from what I'm saying. And then I was also shown and told that remote work. So remember, you guys remember how delivery services and remote work, on the heels of the global pandemic was supposed to be used to help us. And because these companies were so greedy, they invented new ways to work from home. Remember all that? Okay, well, they're gonna use that against us. Okay, what I saw was that when they're good and ready, they're going to use those they're going to use those advantages against us, and they're going to use that as a surveillance platform. So every which way you think that you have more time with your family, or you can be more at home, you know, they're going to turn that all in its head to use to control us, to monitor us, especially surveillance. The key word here was surveillance, to make sure that we're in line to what they want us to do. And if you want to go by biblical holy scripture, okay, you know, that would talk about, you know, tribulation. That would talk about, you know, post-rapture. If you believe in that. If you don't believe in that, well then, you know, then you're going to see it regardless. But I'm just saying that this is when They're going to talk about, you know, alien invasion and all this stuff, which also could happen as well, in addition to, you know, for lack of a better term, a rapture, so-called rapture. And that's like the world post-rapture, if you will. That's what it seemed like to me. Okay, but I mean, we could still see signs of it now. I mean, I don't want to say that, sadly, but we could still see signs of this now. So yeah, it does sound crazy, but you know what, guys? I don't question things anymore. When I get shown things, and I wrote it down. As soon as I got up, I wrote it down. I don't question anymore, because all the things that we thought were crazy 10 years ago, 5 years ago, is what's happening. So, yeah, you know, so they have a lot of technology that they already want to push out, but they're waiting for the right time. And it's all to kind of have us like cattle. You know, there is not gonna be, you know, there even could be a fake catastrophe where it forces people to be at home, but then they turn that into, you know, devices where now they want to have control over basically everything you do, you know, basically everything you do. So good luck. I believe in God. I believe that, you know, I can't go too personal with other dreams I've had, which I've had when I was very, very young. And now that these things are unraveling, I'm like, I definitely believe it now, because it's just too much. I'm just seeing too much happening. You know what I'm saying? And take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? This is you guys' soul. This is you guys' life. You know, like, people out here that are you know, setting off the warning bells. We're not benefiting from this. We hardly we, if anything, I'm not benefiting from doing this. So I'm trying to help, and I'm trying to tell you all that if we don't get right with God, and if we don't get right with each other, if we don't begin to band together, this is going to be a very, 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 very even more so evil world that you have never seen before. Okay, it's going to be a world that you don't want to live in. Okay, and so they've gone too far, is what it is. You know, that was the energy that I was getting, is like, they have just gone too far. Okay, all right, I'm back, y'all. 1 second. Make sure my audio is working. 1 second. There's a commercial. 1 second. Yeah. So here's what I feel like saying. All the you know, warning dreams, and some movies as well, but I just want to say in general that have been out there, you know, from the 1980s to now. Like, it may sound a little crazy, but if you if you really pay attention, they're putting the truth right in your face. Like, right in your face. So even me, like, I can no longer look at that and say, oh, that's interesting. No. I'm going to take it for what it is. I'm going to believe what they're trying to tell me, and I'm going to move accordingly. Okay? So this may sound funny, but it's the truth. Don't worry yourself and stress yourself out right now, okay? About accumulation, right? Now is not the time to be wondering, how am I going to get a bigger house, get a bigger car, blah, 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 blah. If you want to manifest those things, you can put your energy in that direction. But what you really should be investing into yourself right now and paying attention to right now, you all, is your soul. Capiche? What you should be concerned about is your soul. Okay? And what you should be concerned about is, are you spreading love? Are you experiencing love? And are you living in peace? Because if you get to the end of your life and you're under this beast system, right? This hyper surveillance society that they're gonna usher in, you know, mark what I'm saying, right under your nose, and you're gonna think that it's all Jim Dandy, but they're gonna use it against us. What I was shown, It's all to use against us. So right now they're waiting on the sidelines. Right now, they're cushy because they're already gonna wipe out thousands of people from the man-made hurricanes, okay? The weather modified hurricanes. That's another way that they can kill people off, okay? And they feed off that evil that evil kind of energy. They feed off fear. And we all, even in a spiritual sense, the archons, they feed off this shit. We all know this, okay? And if for those who don't know it, you need to research, all right? You need to do some research. So one sec, let me just fix my, yeah, that's better. So they're gonna use all this against us. The Alexa, Microsoft, I got especially Amazon, Microsoft, they're gonna use this against us, guys. You know, it should be innocent. It should be to help us spend more time with family and to have a better work-life balance. But no, they're going to go all the way. They're going to go all the way. Okay. As soon as they figure out how to get these robots functioning without a creator, without them even there, they're going to go all the way, is what I was shown. They're going to go all the way, guys. So it's just messed up, you know, and they don't care because at the end of the day, it helps their wallet, it helps their power structure, and it's the end times, guys. It is the end times. The fucking, I hate to curse it because it's just, I'm so sick of this. Like The Simpsons, guys, out of nowhere, after hurricane, I think it was either before or after Hurricane Helene hit down, and they were talking about, oh, they have all these other hurricanes. And by the way, guys, Hurricane Milton they're trying to tell us that there's other hurricanes behind Hurricane Milton, which is already Category 5. Like, we've never heard of this in our lives, in our existence. It's never happened this way. Why? Because they have technology that is modifying this. Okay, that's why. And if it wasn't true, then why are they trying to censor videos that have proof about it and then take it down? If that's not true, then why are they trying to censor those kind of videos, guys? I'll tell you why. Because they don't want people to catch on. So I am not even talking about religion. I'm talking about relationship with God. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about what I know and what is going to happen, okay? And things that sound crazy now have already happened, are already going to happen. Literally. So we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice either way you spin it. We don't have a choice but to tap in with God and to really get our souls right and understand that this is all fleeting. You know, that the objects, the cars, the house, this is all fleeting, guys. We are not here. We were not put here to work, to put money in their pocket. We were made for love. We were made to help each other. We were made to raise awareness, okay? And it's kind of like an experiment, which is a whole other conversation. I can't, that's a whole other video. There's a whole other video, guys. But it's just like people who are in films, and there's videos on TikTok about that too, really, really good videos, where it's just like people who are in films, guys, and like they wear prosthetics and you can't tell the prosthetics from the human being. It's just like that. It's literally just like that. You would never know. But that's what they're doing. So I don't know how else to describe it. I'm trying to think of what else I need to say to you guys, because I'm ready past 44 minutes and I'm tired. And I have to clean my car. I have a lot to do, but I knew for a fact that I was not going to be able to put this on TikTok, because the longest you could make the videos on TikTok is 10 minutes, right? There's no way that in 10 minutes I can describe this shit. There's just no way. you know, and the way that they're playing with people, you know, talking about all this stuff. They don't want people to talk about this stuff, guys. So when you're putting stock into Microsoft, you're feeding the beast. You know what I'm saying? Like everything they want you to do is to destroy you. Like even the orange juice, like as deep as the orange juice, guys. Like the orange juice is not even real oranges. Not even natural oranges. They pollute the orange juice they sell in the markets by pumping up sugar and artificial coloring. So even something as simple as orange juice, are you following what I'm saying? Even something as simple as orange juice, it's not pure. They taint everything that God made pure. They taint it. They taint it for their gain. The opposing enemy, okay? AKA Satan, the devil, whatever term you want to use. They taint it. So if they can't even be honest about orange juice, what makes you think they're being honest about a hurricane? For those who are asleep, just do a little thinking for a little bit. Just think for a little bit. Why would they tell you the truth? They're not going to tell you the truth, okay? So that's the gist of that's the gist of it. There's more, but I feel like I've said enough, honestly. Like, I feel like I've said enough. One second, let me just see what comes up. Hold on. One second, y'all. Okay, it comes up. That's good. All right, awesome. Yeah. So that's basically it, guys. Their plans for us are very sinister, and everything that's supposed to help us have a better work-life balance, a better, better healthy bodies, you name it. They already have it all planned out to use against us again, to flip it against us again. And so what I want to say in closing is, why are we allowing ourselves to be slaves? Let's say, for example, if we all revolted and they want to use innocent people and law enforcement to kill people off, then so be it, guys. Because like at this point, people that are still having kids in this world and they know what's coming, to me is like beyond delusion. Like, there's no reason now, guys. There's literally no reason to keep bringing kids here when this is the end. We're in the fourth quarter, literally. Like, there is no reason to do that. And if you do that, the way that your parents and my parents have parented us, and the way that they were able to survive off of certain income or one income is gone. Those days are way gone. So if you are going to be taking care of anything but yourself and your loved ones that are already here and already grown adults, it's going to be 20 times harder to do minimal activities that back then would not take as much, mental energy and money. Now they're making it so hard to be a parent because everything is so expensive. And why? Because you're working longer hours for them, right? Was it 13 families, 10 companies? They all rotate the same thing. They all control the same thing. But 99%, the 1% have more money than the 99%. So basically slaves, to put it lightly, basically a slave society. Okay? You're like a slave. Because if you say right now that you don't want to work, you don't have that power unless you have your own money, which is many few, right? Or you work for yourself without a company attached to you telling you when you could take time off and all this stuff, then you're basically a slave. So I don't understand why people are wanting to bring more slaves here when majority of society, majority of humanity is already being planned on their watch to be wiped out through stress, through these man-made disasters, through pollution, through inflation, which is AKA greed. It's all set up, guys. So we are living in the end times. End of story. Full stop. Full stop. And a lot of the information that people want to say is cap, is this, is that. Well, that's the very information that's the truth. And I'm just here to confirm that for you all, okay? So I have spent more time myself on my soul, my spirituality, you know, my relationship with God. That's what's at the forefront right now to me, because I am seeing too many things connect the dots. You know, there's too many checks for me. And on that finishing note, I was going to say my other previous thought about The Simpsons. It was either when Helene touched down or right before Hurricane Helene touched down, The Simpsons put out some kind of, was it like an advertisement, some kind of trailer talking about this is the finale. Like out of left field, like literally out of left field. The Simpsons said, this is a finale. And then in a weird about way, they said, oh no, this is a great reset. If you watch the video, which I saw myself, okay, of that little advert, then they switched it again and said, oh, it's actually the great reset. Like they're putting it in people's face that this is our agenda. This is the new world we want to usher in, okay? And if you don't comply, you're dead. And so I'm here to tell you all, either way, you're not going to be here in this body forever. So you need to pick which side you're on. I'm telling you, trying to attain material wealth, like for example, using all your day to just hoard is silly. Is beyond silly. And by the way, and I'm tired of talking now, so I really gotta wrap this up. The states that are along the coast, like West Coast, East Coast, people can't live there no more. I said this from probably 2018, 2016. I've been saying this on the same channel. I told you guys, you're not going to be able to live there. Like, it can't get no clearer than this, guys. So the land in America that is going to be livable is going to be under what? Control. It's manufactured. It's going to get smaller and smaller. Are you following me? It's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. They're already talking about evacuations in California, and the fucking hurricanes are not even in California. So what does that tell you? And California, if I'm not mistaken, it could be either Maine, Alaska, or California, is one of the richest states in America. I think it's actually California, right, guys? Let me look it up. What is the richest state in America? What is the richest state in America? California, New Jersey, Maryland, Massachusetts, Hawaii, Alaska, and District of Columbia. Okay, but California is number one. So, yeah, guys, New Jersey's on there, California's on there, Washington's on there. Right. So that's the West Coast area. So that now, as you could see, whatever they're doing to modify the land is splitting apart. I'm sure you guys have seen this. If you haven't seen it, look it up. The land in California is literally splitting apart. And funny enough, the book of Revelation, I hate to put this in there, but it's true. The book of Revelation and other, holy books and stuff like that already describe this, guys. So it's just ignorant at this point. It's ignorant at this point to think that humanity is going to keep carrying on. We're not, guys. We're not meant to live forever in these bodies. This is not our home. We're just visiting. Especially if you're considering yourself a starseed out here, you already know what I'm saying is the truth. Okay? So, and I swear, I literally have been saying this from 2016. I have that dream, and I think, I had more than one dream, actually. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, from 2016 to 2018, I was already saying this on this channel, and I have proof of that. So, I'm just telling you guys that the coast, the West Coast, the East Coast is not going to be livable. Especially those houses and those properties that are literally right, like right on a body of water. You're not gonna be able to live there anymore. So you're gonna have to sell your house if you want to stay in America. You have to sell the house and move inland. You have to go to the Midwest. I'm not the only person who's spiritually advanced saying this, you know? Like, I've seen other people who are spiritually advanced say the same exact thing. Like, they've already been shown, and there's actually already leaks of the USA map where this is gone, guys. It's underwater. Like, it's underwater. So that alone should tell you that the population is going to go even more down, you know? And it's manufactured that way. So I think it was, I'm not mistaken, I think it was 2018. And that video should still be up. Unless they took it down, it should still be up. Before we even heard of the word COVID, I remember coming on here, the same channel, the same me, and I said to you guys, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if they start charging us for air. They want us to pay for air. Like literally. Like literally. And then shortly after, 1 second. Bad timing. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. I'm back. Are you back? Okay, hopefully it didn't mess up my stream. Somebody just called me. Hopefully it didn't just fuck up my stream. So I just had to get off the phone and come back on. So hopefully everything I just said was saved. Hopefully. I had to put my phone do not disturb because I want people to mess up my live stream. So where was I, guys? See all these interruptions. You see how the Matrix plays me? So basically, it's gonna get to a point, guys, where they're gonna have to move inward. All right, so I don't want the stream to be lost, so I'm gonna have to get off here. But I basically said what I had to say, guys. Okay, so trying to hoard, things and chase the almighty dollar, time is up for that. They already have BRICS created, where all these other countries are trying to group together to create different currency. It's over, guys. Time is over. It's over. It's up. It's over. Okay, so get right with God, because they want you to serve them. They don't want you to serve God. They don't want you to serve your best interest, right? They just want to make you be a slave to put money back in their pocket. And when you say things they don't like, what do? They try to punish you. Because why? To the powers that be, you're their slave. I'm their slave. That's what they want. But as soon as you get out of that slave mentality, they want to whip you. They want to chastise you. They want to censor you. They want to fire you. They want to do all these different tactics. And Diddy, what's happening with Diddy is prime example. They want to poison you. They want to abuse you and say, well, I gave you this and that, so I have the right to abuse you. No, you don't. You don't have the right to abuse anybody. But that's their formula. Because why? It's Satanism, guys. It's demonic. It's evil. Okay? Period. And there's only light and dark. There's only good and evil. That's it. There is no gray area. You hear the thunder? There is no gray area, guys. There is none. Either you're for humanity and you're for love, or you're for control and you're for hate. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna get off here so the live stream can be saved. It's just up on an hour. I'm over here fiddling with the stuff, and it looks like it's still there. So God willing, they didn't just wipe everything away, you know. But I was able to be live and talk with you guys just in case of anything. I'm not gonna repeat myself again, but that's that, guys. All right, love you all.